Welcome to another great episode of Boat Show TV. Stu Jones here, and today we're featuring the Orlando Boat Show, held in February. The Orlando Boat Show is presented by the Central Florida Chevy Dealers and by the Marine Industries Association of Central Florida. There were over 40 manufacturers represented at this year's show, and we're going to feature 18 of them in this episode. Not bad for a half-hour show. Boat Show TV covers all kinds of boating and boating lifestyles, and this episode is no exception. Today we feature fishing boats from Sea Fox, Barracuda, Blue Wave, Century, and Blackjack. We have coverage of cruisers and runabouts too, with boats from Monterey, Regal, Sylvan, Stingray, Crest, and Cobalt. The biggest highlight of the Orlando show is Watersports. We've got the scoop on the latest technology from 7 different manufacturers, including Mastercraft, Nautique, Moomba, Axis, Malibu, Taiga, and Sea-Doo. It's time to head inside where the Boat Show TV crew is ready to showcase the Orlando area dealers who carry all of these great boating brands. It's time for you to start enjoying the Florida boating lifestyle, so come on, it's showtime.
Our first stop today is GT Marine and Outdoors of Claremont, Florida, where Stu got a chance to talk to the factory representative from Sea Fox about their line of quality fishing boats.
We stopped by at GT Marine, and I ran into Ryan Balderson, who's VP of Product Development at Sea Fox. And Ryan, you guys have a big showing here, 5 boats altogether from Sea Fox. Let's talk about what you have.
Yeah, we have 3 of our bay boats, 20, a 22, and a 24. And the 24 is kind of a crossover. You can take it offshore and get back in the shallow water too. And then we have our 25 and our 28.
Got some beautiful colors, some great finishing, a lot of detail work, considered to be obviously a high-end in the spectrum of bay boat, I would say.
We offer a lot of boat for the money. So, you can get our 28-footer for $110,000, with twin 250s. And then you can get our 18-foot bay boat for, mid-20s. So it's a wide spectrum.
I noticed propulsion, you're primarily 90% of the boats I see here are Yamaha outboard. You've had that marriage with Yamaha for a number of years, have you?
Yeah, we have a great partnership with Yamaha. I'd say we factory installed 95% of our boats with the Yamaha package.
Now, a guy like you, you get to go to all these shows and support your dealers. You get a chance to get out boating, right? Every once in a while. What boat do you like to take?
I like taking our bay boats, when we're inshore fishing. Currently, I'm building a 28 right now. So I'm going to get out offshore definitely this summer.
Kicking off our water sports coverage the right way, we stop by Huston Mastercraft of Lake Wales to get the latest news from the Mastercraft factory chief wake officer himself.
Huston Mastercraft is the biggest dealer for Mastercraft in this area, and they're going to help us with our water sports coverage. Dave Houston, the owner on my right. He's actually a car guy who loves boats, he told me earlier, right?
That's correct.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your car dealership is a Cadillac and obviously Chevrolet products, but you've chosen Mastercraft, powered by Ilmor, and you're telling me it's a great boat line.
Absolutely. Ilmor GM engines, so we have a love affair there, and their full product lineup of traditional ski boat, wakeboarding, and surfing. So it's a great lineup of boats.
You've got 4 beautiful boats here, but most importantly, Zane Schwenk on my left is the product manager, the VP of this, the VP of that. He knows how to board. He's the guy.
He's the guy.
Zane, you got 4 beautiful boats here. Quickly, let's round up the line that you've got represented here.
Well, we've got the new Pro Star, brand new for this year. It's got a convertible front on it, powered by the Ilmor. Absolutely the smallest ski wake on the market. First tournament, pulled more 39 offs than any tournament ever before. Mm-hmm. Followed up by the X-Star, the biggest wake on the market. First 30 days on the water, we had 7 new tricks, including multiple double flips that were never done before. We've got our X10, a great 21-foot package that has unbelievable surf wakes, dump the ballast, get a great ski wake. Perfect family package. And then behind us, the X46 at 24.5 feet. This is equipped with our new Gen 2 surf system, which is unique because it actually allows you to customize each wave and switch quickly so you can transfer side to side.
When we come back, the folks at Monterey Boats show off their latest line, the Montura Collection. These boats are made for fun and designed to get anyone out in a Monterey. Don't go away. Boat Show TV will be right back with more coverage of the Orlando Boat Show.
Boats, Looking for an amazing fish boat? It's time to experience Blackwater. They run 70 miles per hour, getting you to the fish faster. Check out our latest creation, the brand new 36 Sport model with full wraparound forward and rear seating, and live wells too. Brand new and in stock starting at just $229.9. Get pre-approved now at boatsdirectusa.com to schedule a sea trial. Call now, toll free, 866-377-5403. Mile marker 98, Key Largo.
We may not all be in the same boat, but out on the water, we're all on the same wavelength. In the Florida Keys and Key West.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that face. It's not your everyday face, but I know it. It's a face of joy, of calm, a face of exhilaration, even surprise. Oh, I know where I've seen that face. Welcome to the water. Step into boating with our free DVD at discoverboating.com.
Welcome back to Boat Show TV with your host, Stu Jones. Up next, we visit with the folks at Mount Dora Boating Center.
Joe Lewis is with Mount Dora Boating Center. And Joe, I've heard about your business because I know the guys at Monterey, and you're one of their biggest dealers. And I'm looking at about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many Montereys here?
Right now we have 11 models here at the show.
And a store, a dealership that's been around for over 40 years, as you told me. Tell us a little bit about the store and your main lines.
Well, Mount Dora Boating Center is a facility located on the Harris Chain of Lakes, 25 miles northwest of here in Mount Dora, obviously. Been around for 43 years. We're a full-service marina.
Yes.
There's nothing that we cannot do with a boat. We sell them, we service them, we store them, and most importantly, we make sure people go out there and have a good time with them.
Yeah.
These are great venues right now for people to come and learn all the different aspects of boating.
Yes.
I mean, when you get down here, you're going to find there's a lot to choose from.
Yes.
There's a lot of different things you can do with a boat. So when they come down here, this is a great venue for them to come to shop, to see who's offering what and what's going to fit what they want to do with the boat.
Yes.
And you've got a lot of great people here that can answer those questions and help them through that minefield.
Now, this Monterey line, obviously a big line that has evolved over the years. Altogether, I think they start in, 18, 19 foot and go all the way up to 30-something, almost 40 feet now?
Yes, they start off with the 18-foot. Matter of fact, we're standing in front of one of the new 196 Monturas.
Yes.
And the model line moves up through bow riders all the way to 32 feet. And then we get into the sport cruisers and the sport yachts up to 40 feet.
With that, I think it's a good time to segue into, we'll talk to the representative from Monterey here in just a minute, more about that line. Joe, nice to meet you. Thanks for your time today.
Appreciate the time.
We're still hanging out here at Mount Dora Boating Center. The big boss sent me your way. Kevin Mahoney is the regional sales director for Monterey Boats. A huge line, a line that has evolved over the years, and a lot of boats, altogether 11 here. Kevin, you got some new stuff at the show too, so let's talk a little bit about Monterey. Take us through the lineup.
Very good, thanks. So, yeah, we are coming up on our 30th anniversary. We are building from 18 to 41 feet. We build cruisers, we build sport boats, we build performance boats, we build deck boats, outboards, stern drives. So we cover the full gamut. Monterey has been aspiring to continue to improve their product over the years to the point where we are considered a BMW, a Lexus, a Mercedes. We are definitely some of the top in our field.
Real quickly now, before we sign up, these Monturas, 18 and a 19-foot model, new to the fleet, bow riders with lots of fiberglass lounge spaces on the back. Very nice, very well designed.
We introduced the Monturas brand new this year. We're trying to give the incredibly great quality that does not have to be expensive. These are some of the biggest boats in their class. They have huge platforms, as you can see. Both of these boats have 2 ski lockers. We're about one of the only manufacturers in the industry to be able to offer that to a consumer. But they are very affordably priced, and we're trying to get new boaters into Monterey.
Next, the Boat Show TV crew visits Regal and Nautique of Orlando, the flagship dealer for both Regal and Nautique.
Moving on through the Orlando show today, we are really pushing that water sport. So we're here at Regal and Nautique of Orlando. I'm with Jeff Husby, who's the owner and general manager. Jeff, you got some beautiful boats here at your booth, a lot of boats at the booth. Obviously, Nautique appears to be one of your big sellers. Let's tell us what you got going on here.
Well, we brought 17 boats. We've got about half and half of Regal and Nautique. Yeah. We've got a new Super Air Nautique G21, which is in the famed G23, G25 series. Yes. It's here, and we're making deals.
You're making deals. I can see that. You've got everything all priced out nice, and you've got the bright lights on, because no better way to really show those beautiful colors and sparkling designs. And I've got to say, the boats are vibrant, especially the new one over there.
The 200V's got a beautiful gunmetal flake to it.
Yes. Now, I understand that obviously Nautique has won a ton of awards. We're going to take a look at the sign there with, I think, all of the accolades of this brand, but clearly a very high-end boat in every respect, from what I can see.
Nautique is the #1 brand in our industry.
But you also have another brand here that's called Moomba. It's obviously a different manufacturer, and tell us a little bit more about that line.
Well, we picked up the Moomba line about a year ago, and it's a value-priced wakeboard boat. It's a lot of boat for the money. They don't have a ski team. They don't do a lot of advertising, but they put it back into the boat. It's a great price boat.
Now, being that you're based in the Orlando area, so that's obviously why you're at this show. But interesting to say that you, as a dealer, represent 2 Florida makes. Out of the 3 brands that you have here, 2 of them are Florida brands, and they're also built right here in Orlando. What a great combination that is.
That's the beauty of our dealership. We are probably one of the only dealers in the entire world that can represent 2 manufacturers that are hometown builders, and we are the dealer for them. That's huge.
Up next on Boat Show TV, we get the latest on blue wave boats from Orlando dealer Boat Tune. We'll be right back.
Nautical Ventures Marine Superstore wants you to get on the water.
Check out our new 30,000 square foot waterfront showroom on over 3 acres, featuring powerboats, fishing boats, pontoon boats, hovercrafts, tenders, kayaks, and SUPs.
Get 20% off select items during our grand opening sale. Register to win a Hobie kayak, Riviera SUP, GoPro camera, and more.
Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
Take Sterling Road east of I-95, go left on South Bryan Road. Get on the water.
What's before you? Is it the catch of a lifetime? A moment of courage? Or the thrill of being captain? For over 75 years, Mercury Marine has delivered countless boating experiences. Join us as we continue our adventures and power yours. With Mercury behind you, the world is before you.
Hey boaters, if you enjoy performance boating and fun in the sun, Florida Powerboat Club has everything you need. We plan the best events and get you there safely to the hottest boating destinations in Florida. But you don't have to own a boat to enjoy the lifestyle. Social membership starts at just $69 and includes the Powerboating in Paradise magazine, FPCT, exciting DVDs, and our great parties. Call our Pompano Beach headquarters, like us on Facebook, or visit flpowerboat.com. It's time to get in on the fun. Welcome back to Boat Show TV as we continue our coverage of the Orlando Boat Show at Boat Tune.
Bob Leatherman from Boat Tune. Bob, we met you back at the Daytona show. You got a lot going on there, man. You had all kinds of people in the booth. But here at Orlando, even a bigger display. 5 lines represented here. How do you pull that one off?
A lot of work.
Right.
All off the trailers, too. We've got new line Barracuda boats.
Yes.
We've got Blue Wave and Stingray family boats. We've got Sylvan pontoons and Starcraft boats.
Let's start with the pontoons real quickly. A big seller here in Central Florida. We don't see them down in South Florida. Are they okay in salt water?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I'm a pontooner, and I go in saltwater only.
Okay.
And now you can get 3 tubes. You can go up to 40, 50 miles an hour with them. They're very versatile boats.
Real quick on the other 3 lines, and Stingray, I think you were selling one last show we saw you. They seem to be a cool runabout, open bow, good family boat, outboard power. How many of those do you have here?
We've got 5 different Stingrays. We got everything from an 18-foot IO at a real entry-level price to a 234 with a 250 Yamaha on it, capable of 50-plus miles per hour and all the amenities.
Okay, the big seller, though, the one that I think everyone likes, one I can see anyway, is this Blue Wave. You had a few at the last show. You've got 1, 2, I think 3 here at this show. And understand you've got your Blue Wave representative here from Oklahoma, Tim Long. Tim, we had a chance to talk a little bit about these Blue Waves from Oklahoma. Very cool boats, a lot of detail. They got some features I've never seen on bay boats before.
Yeah, we listen to the guides all the way from Alabama to Texas and now Florida. And we put it in the boats, and that's why they're built that way. It's a family-owned company out of Oklahoma, and they've been building boats for about 35 years. Yeah. And they just start coming to Florida now.
The features that I've seen that I recognize that I think are very, very unique. First of all, the seating. You sit forward in the helm position, driving the boat. It's a very comfortable seat. You can do a full-on turn and sit in that same seat and fish off the side of the boat without leaving your seat.
You get off the boat at the end of the day with your legs not tired, and that's a good thing.
Lots of cool colors and graphics. Typically a lot of the bay boats we see are solid colors, solid hulls. You've got some neat lines, neat graphics, nice colors. Very cool.
The boats are hard to keep in stock, so it's easy for Boat Tune to order a custom-built boat for you.
That's it.
That way you can get what color you want.
Up next, the Boat Show TV crew stop by Tommy's Watersports to learn about wakeboard, wake surf, and ski boats.
I'm with Dave Lewis from Tommy's, a big name in water sports and a big dealer for the Malibu line of wakeboard and ski boat. Dave, man, you are the best teacher to me so far today. I spent a few minutes with you. You taught me all about wakeboarding and ski boating and why the difference between the wakeboard boat and the actual water ski boat. There's a huge difference, and big education for me. These wakeboard boats are incredible. Tell us what you got here at the show.
Well, we have a few different boats from Malibu and Axis. Our smallest boat is behind us over here, which is our 20-footer.
Right.
And we go all the way up to about a 24.5-foot boat.
Now, these manufacturers have put a lot of technology into these boats.
What we've done over the years is really the factories have done a great job of developing, apparatus on the back of the boat, which is we have a wedge and we also have a surf gate system.
Sure.
So instead of adding water inside the boat like we used to, and we still do, by the way.
Sure. You also told me, Dave, that a wakeboarding boat is probably more of a crossover boat than a true ski boat. For a family that does wakeboarding but wants to cross over and do skiing, you can lift all that gear up out of the water, free the boat up, create a smaller wake, get a little more performance for faster water skiing, I guess.
Absolutely. So there's a little bit of a misconception. Some people think that I can't ski because I have a wakeboard boat, which is just not the case.
Right.
Now, if you're a professional skier, that's probably true.
Right.
But 95% of the skiing population or more is out for recreational fun.
Sure.
So we'll take the water out of our ballast tanks. We'll lift the wedge up. We'll go over about 26, 27 miles an hour. And once you get to 27, 28 and faster speeds,
yes,
the wake really mellows out.
Yes.
It's very forgiving and small, and
Sure,
you can bust out the slalom ski and just go have a blast. Go spray make some walls of spray, as we call it, and have a good time.
To music. I mean, these giant arches with incredible speakers and great sound systems.
Well, we use all of our equipment as Rockford Fosgate, and we have 8 interior speakers in the boat. We have a subwoofer. We have tower speakers up top, and so it's basically a floating stereo at this point.
It basically is. Not to mention colors, bright reds, bright blues, yellows like the one behind us, and even you've got the sparkly paint job that we take a closer look at. Dave, an incredible job showing us how all these cool Malibus look, and thanks for the education.
Boat Show TV will be right back with more coverage of the Orlando Boat Show featuring Century fishing boats and Crest pontoon boats from local dealer Boat Tree.
BoatsDirectUSA.com is your Florida Keys connection for the best prices on beautiful new boats, used boats, and quality service for your existing boat. You will save thousands on new boat brands like Contender, Blackwater, Deep Impact, Statement, and Ocean Hawk, as we are the exclusive dealer. At BoatsDirectUSA.com, you will choose from the largest and nicest selection of quality pre-owned boats, too. Over 70 boats in stock. Financing is available. Just log on to BoatsDirectUSA.com now to get pre-approved. Trade-ins are welcome, so trade up into your dream boat at BoatsDirectUSA.com. Mile marker 98 in the middle, Key Largo. Need service on your existing boat? We have full-time certified Yamaha, Mercury, and Mercury Verado technicians on site, and we are your authorized parts dealer. Call today to learn more about our 100-hour services and general repair work at BoatsDirectUSA.com.
Welcome back to Boat Show TV's coverage of the Orlando Boat Show, presented by the Marine Industry Association of Central Florida.
We stopped by Boat Tree, and Alex Davis is the sales manager for Boat Tree in Sanford, I believe, right? Yeah. Located on the water, your dealers for Crest and for Century. Beautiful boats, these pontoons by Crest. You sell a lot of them, I guess.
Yes, we do. Very, very popular on the river. You know, very great family boat for everyone. You know, it's a really, really good pontoon, very well built, you know.
Very well built, a lot of styling and a lot of bling, a lot of high-end features. I see the special lights, the beautiful floors, the nice interiors, really well-decorated boats.
Yes, they are. They put so much, you know, build into these pontoon boats from the ground up, literally. So there's really nothing that's, you know, going to go wrong with it. As far as the boat goes, it's lifetime from the deck down, pontoons, 5-year bumper to bumper. Every little detail that they put into building these boats, they've been building for 57 years. Yeah. It shows. It shows in its quality, it shows in the product.
All outboard power, primarily Yamaha outboards?
Yes, Yamaha and Suzuki. We primarily do Yamaha, but we do have Suzuki as well.
Let's talk about the other line you have here at Century. Obviously, they have a full fishing line, bay boats and offshore boats. What have you got here?
What I have here is I have a 17-foot inshore, I have a 20 inshore, a 22 inshore, and a 23 offshore. Boats are built here in Florida in Zephyr Hills. Right. A very solid boat. Primarily Yamaha powered. They will hold up pretty much in anything. They're a solid boat, tough.
One thing that we talked about earlier, I met your marina manager, Tim, earlier, and they were talking about the fact that you're on the water in Sanford. You have several in-water slips, about 200-plus in-water slips and 400-plus dry lot slips, including indoor storage on trailers. So basically, your customers can buy a boat from you, leave it at the marina, and just get, like you called it, concierge service or white glove service.
Yeah, full valet service. It's a one-stop place. I mean, we consider ourselves more of a destination than a dealership. I mean, we're a full-service marina. We do everything there. You know, we have a restaurant, we have a pool, we have a bar, we have a salon, we have a deli. You know, so it's not just your, you know, little store or dealership or service center. It's actually a place to go to have fun with the family.
Up next, we stopped in at Southeast Marine Sales and Service, a local Orlando dealer with some of the nicest boats in the show.
Well, we stopped by Southeast Marine, and Gary Meloon, the owner, chief mechanic, chief salesman, chief everything, right? When you have a family business, you got to do it all. Am I right about that?
Absolutely, Stu. As a 42-year-old family-owned business, I've learned to do everything and have to do everything sometimes.
Well, and you obviously did a lot getting this booth together because it is packed full of boats. So we've got Taiga, we've got Sea-Doo, we've got Cobalt, we've got Frontier, is it?
Yes, sir. Frontier and the Blackjack.
And the Blackjack? Wow. Where do we begin? I'll let you take that.
Well, again, we've been family-owned and operated for 42 years, the Meloon family, and what we pride ourselves on is a service after the sale, and we do sell the top-line boats, as you just said. We've been with Sea-Doo for over probably 20 years, Cobalt since 2009, and Taiga we just brought on. And we look to bring on the premium quality brand boats for our dealership, for our customers. That's our discerning customers out there.
Let's talk about Sea-Doo, though. 20 years with Sea-Doo. What a great product. I mean, everybody knows Sea-Doo.
Absolutely. When we started out, it was just as they were getting started in the business with the personal watercrafts. And today, the technology and innovation that they put in it, they're the top of the line out there. They actually are the only personal watercraft that has a brake on it. This brake is actually one that does work. It's effective out on the water and is a safety item for you on your family.
Excellent. And Cobalt, I mean, without a doubt, one of the top building, manufacturers, I'd say, in the country, from runabouts all the way up to cruisers. What have we got here? Which models are we showing?
We've got the 24 SD, which is a new line for them. They just came out a couple of years ago with what they call their sport deck, the SD brand. This is a 24-footer behind us with a head on it. Yeah. It's ready for you and your family to go out for a day of fun on the water.
The Cobalt brand is really unique in terms of the way they do the finishing on the boats. If you notice, like, their gel coat is always gleaming. The cleats and all the metal work is like it's not just stainless. It's really, really super quality stainless. You must have a lot of happy customers who buy Cobalt.
Absolutely, we do, Stu, and that's one of the things with Cobalt. It's a brand that you can keep for 10 to 15 years, and the boat still looks as new as the day you bought it. They use a high-gloss buff-back gel coat, which allows you to get that high gloss after many years of use.
Our next 2 episodes of Boat Show TV will feature all the highlights of the 2014 Miami International Boat Show. As always, we'll have all kinds of boats and boating products to show you, with a big emphasis on fishing boats, so be sure to catch these upcoming shows. Thanks for watching Boat Show TV's coverage of the Orlando Boat Show, presented by the Marine Industries Association of Central Florida. Remember, Boat Show TV is here so that you can make the best of your Florida boating lifestyle. For more information, visit BoatShowTV.com. Bye for now.